Now let's look at the C part of the problem, and the C, which is right here. It says estimate from your graph the solution of the equation 3x minus 3x plus 3 plus 10 is equal to 0. Always remember that you can only use your graph if you can modify the equation to suit what you plotted. So if you look at this carefully, and most of the time they're going to ask you to find the equation such that, find the solution to y is equal to 0, which is kind of similar to this, except that some of you may get confused. As you can tell, we were given y is equal to 10x plus 3 divided by x plus 3 plus 3x minus 3. Now, if you notice that this is the same thing as 10 plus 3x minus 3x plus 3 all divided by x plus 3, right? Just by taking LCM or whatever you call it. And if your math is okay, I think you will notice that when y is equal to 0 implies the whole of this here, this thing on top here, is equal to 0. And that is what they're asking you. And this on top here is the same as this one. That means y is equal to 0. If you can set whatever satisfies the graph y is equal to 0 will satisfy this equation here, and that will satisfy this equation here. So what you need to do is you now need to go to your graph and find the points where the curve or the line that you have drawn cut the line y is equal to 0. The line y is equal to 0 is the same as the x-axis. You know that, right? So let's go and find where the line cuts the x-axis. One, if you can do that, then you're fine. So let's come back here. So we come back here. Let's look at our graph here. I'm just going to come back here and move this so you can see it clearly. When I come here, this is where my line, maybe I'll change the color of, yeah, this is my graph here. Maybe let me draw a line. I'll probably take a line to show you this. When I come here, this point here is where it cuts the edge. I'm actually going to draw a circle. Maybe I'll change the color to say green so you can see clearly. This point here and this point here are the 2 points where y is equal to 0. And these points, if you look carefully in your graph, you're going to get maybe x is equal to something like negative, this is maybe negative 1 point, kind of like negative 1.8, something like that. And this is about negative 0. It's kind of 25 or something. So here I'll come back here and let's see if I can find the values here. I'm just going to put this one on the side here so you can see this also. Here I think I get on this side here, I get my, for y is equal to 0, x is equal to negative 1.8, or x is equal to, and actually this is and x is equal to negative 0.25. So this will be the solution set for that problem. Now let's go back and see if we can find a solution for the next question that they asked. I'm going to put this one down here. The next question is the values of s for which y is equal to 1. Now let's see. Y is equal to 1 is this line. You always have to draw that particular line. So I'm just going to pick a straight line here. Y is equal to 1 is this line here. Maybe I'll change the color of this to say maybe this color. Y is equal to 1 will be this line here, right? That's y is equal to 1. So y is equal to 1 occurs at this point and at that point. Now I'll come back here and draw this little shape here. So y is equal to 1 occur, it meets this at this point and also meet it at this same point here, which is kind of almost the same point as 2, right? As you can tell, so the same point as 2 here also. So in this particular case, y is equal to 1. um, let's come back here. Y is equal to 1 occurs at point x is equal to negative 2.0 and x is equal to, this is also about negative 0.25, I think. See, if I tell here, right here, this is 0.25, 0.25. So these are the 2 points that satisfy that equation as well. I hope this makes sense to you and you understand and you can do this on your own. Alright, so that brings us to the end of question 8, July 2003, core math. Alright, see you in the next video.